won the Civil War?
Who won the Civil War?
We did? The South?
Like the one in 1965, or?
And then who is Brad Pitt married to?
Angelina Jolie.
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 We are bombarded with talk of how the millennial generation is going to change this country, how they are driving the force, and they are driving the boat right now to take us into the future. And then we see and hear those words from some students at Texas Tech. How afraid do we need to be? Let's welcome to MidPoint political commentator and author of the book, Let Me Be Clear. And we are going to be very clear. Katie Kieffer joins us today. Katie, pleasure to have you back on the show.
Thanks for having me on.
Katie, we just heard that coming in here. These are students that were asked basic, simple questions. Who won the Civil War? And these are millennials who are sitting there, and they're showing us that, quite frankly, they're not the brightest bulbs on the Christmas tree. I mean, don't we need to be concerned that maybe millennials aren't really what we thought were going to drive America into the latter half of the 21st century?
Yes, we do need to be concerned. CNN exit polls show that less than 20% of individuals under the age of 35 voted in the midterms. And that is because, not just because they're stupid. In fact, I believe that millennials are smart. The problem is that they feel angry, betrayed, and powerless right now because they have lost trust in the federal government. And all you need to do to see why they have lost trust is look at the latest approval ratings of Barack Obama and Congress and the latest Harvard poll that says that they didn't vote because they lost trust in the government. And the reason for this is that on both the right side and the left side, the political strategists who are trying to get millennials to vote are doing the wrong things. They're assuming that they're stupid and shallow.
Well, but wait a minute. I do have to interrupt you, though. And you're right. I'll give you this. Not everybody, we're just bringing you a small example here. Not everybody is stupid and doesn't know these things. But that doesn't leave people with a tremendous amount of confidence. We keep hearing that millennials want this. And if they don't know the politics of the country and don't know the history, how can we trust them?
Well, both the right and the left deserve blame for this, the lack of education among our youth. And I'll speak to the left's blame first, and that gets to the fact that Barack Obama listened to consultants like Jonathan Gruber, who said that you need to lie to the American public. You need to lie to them because they are so stupid they won't figure out that Obamacare is a bad bill. Well, in fact, we see that millennials are smart enough to see that Obamacare is a bad bill. Millennials like myself have seen our premiums increase. We've seen our insurance plans be canceled. And so we're not signing up for this plan at all.
Then who's the answer? Who's the answer, Katie? Republicans or Democrats, then, to most millennials that you know?
Republicans, if you look at their policies with regard to the free market, that is the solution. But the problem is that I haven't heard Republicans proffering these solutions. They need to articulate them very clearly. We can't just repeal Obamacare. We need to put a solution in its place. That's one thing that I did in my book. I interviewed close to 300 doctors and surgeons, and I got their free market solutions to Obamacare because that's what the Republicans need to do. They need to say, millennials, 15% of you are unemployed, over a third of you are living at home with your parents. Here are some concrete solutions because there's a big issue with trust, and that's why millennials are not civically engaged. That's why they're paying more attention, as you pointed out with the intro, they're paying more attention to celebrities than they are to the politics. And so we can get them more engaged if we educate them and if we restore their trust, and the Republicans can do that.
Okay, about 30 seconds we have left then. Does this then tell us that the millennials will be ready for 2016, that they will be engaged and they will be part of the process and they will know more than who married Brad Pitt?
It depends on whether the Republicans use these next 2 years to be leaders. Instead of compromising and capitulating, they need to step up to the plate and lead with concrete solutions. If they don't do that, we'll be at the same situation again where millennials sit out and they don't vote and they remain uneducated.
All right, we're going to have to follow this up to 2016 then, because I'll tell you what, Katie, for you and the rest of your millennials, a lot of pressure on you, so we're going to have to see what happens come down the road. Katie Kieffer, always a pleasure. Thanks so much for joining us.
Thanks for having me on.
All right, break, and we're back with the new climate deal struck between America and China and what it really means when you get past all the fluff. The president says this is good for America. The Chinese say this is good for China. And you have an awful lot of people sitting out there on the climate side of things who say this is exactly what needs to get done. We'll find out if indeed it is. That and much more when MidPoint continues.